Alright, welcome to story time. It's pretty much all requests. My first request was from someone and they told me to make a story about the Real Housewives. So here goes. Once upon a time there were two housewives, one named Requesta and the other named Jacinda. They lived on opposite sides of Orange County. They hated each other. One was Spanish, I think you know which one, and one was black. Obvious too. One lived in the ghetto, one lived in a shack on a farm where she worked for a living. They never really came outside, they pretty much just stayed inside the whole time. True definition of housewives. Anyway, one day, Requesta was getting bored, so she decided to go to the market downtown to buy some food, etc. to help her family out. Jacinda happened to decide the same thing. They end up going, and they see one another. Requesta pulls out a knife and decides to go shank her. Jacinda, thinking on her feet, quickly pulls out her gun and shoots Requesta in the face. However, this did not even faze Requesta because she is hyped up on some serious bath salts and she just happens to be a robot also. Jacinda as shocked as she was, Jacinda kept shooting her and shooting her in the face. Nothing happened to Requesta. So Requesta actually got mad. It's not true what they say. Robots do have emotions. Requesta got mad and she ran full force at Jacinda and stabbed her in the neck. Jacinda happened to also be a robot. She didn't die either. So this is a huge robot fight because the two hate each other, proving that robots have emotions, and they just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. All their circuits became on the ground. They had a backup system, kept them going. Everyone tried to stop them. Local police tried shooting them. Nothing happened. They just turned around and shot them, and Requesta threw her knife, and I guess her magnet hands made it come back. So as the fight carries on, Jacinda says she's tired in Spanish. I'm tired! And imagine that's in Spanish and in a female's voice. And Requesta says, "Bitch, you're not tired." Black voice. So they continue fighting on. Jacinda's battery dies down. It's getting to low. Requesta, she finds a plug to charge up. Waits there for 5 seconds. Boom, she's charged. Pulls it out. Goes and destroys Jacinda. But Jacinda decides she's not destroyed, so she just runs away and wants to fight more. But so then she comes back with a bigger gun, and she just shoots Requesta in the stomach, even though it's not a stomach, it's just her chest plate. And so Requesta gets really upset at this, and she tries to end Jacinda, and she actually does. She turns her switch off. Requesta, excited with her victory, heads back home to the ghetto and goes to bed and sleeps for a while. The next day, both of their husbands wonder what's happened since Requesta's very shredded, and Jacinda obviously is turned off and not home, so her husband is freaking out. Neither of them had any idea that they were robots. So Billy, white guy, interracial marriage to Requesta, also interspecies marriage, Billy decides to get a divorce because he thinks it's weird being married to metal. So Requesta says, "No, we're not getting a divorce," and she stabs him, but he doesn't die because he's a freaking animal. Not literally, of course. That'd be weird. he is just a beast. So he gets up, uses his iron fist, punches Requesta in the face, and she pretty much turns to liquid metal, and that's the end of her. So the moral of the story is, don't be a housewife, get a job. Also, don't marry robots, because they'll end up trying to kill you, even though you can turn them into liquid metal by punching them. Basically, keep it human, and love everybody. Well, so that was the first story about Real Housewives. Leave your requests for topics in the comments below. Tell me what you think. Next time, maybe it'll be better, maybe not. Maybe it'll stay the same, because I feel like this one was pretty awesome anyways. So, I guess just leave your comments, leave your topics, subscribe so you can hear these awesome stories every time they come out. Yeah, that's about it. Just leave a topic and I'll make a story about it. Simple as that.